Greetings YouTube, Remarkable Republican here, bringing you the truth with a truth-flavored bias. And today I'd like to tell you about private prisons and why they are superior to public prisons. So as this meme says, they get paid by results, not by a government mandate. So this is the most American way to run a prison. In the private sector, you don't have a get-out-of-jail-free card like you do with the public sector. So if like a state penitentiary in, say, the state of Colorado were to run out of money, they would just release the prisoners, or release a lot of them that they don't think are that dangerous, and therefore a lot of people wouldn't have to pay their full debt to society. Like some child molester would just get released after only half their sentence or something like that. In a private prison system, people have an incentive to keep bad guys locked away. Also, these are regular people running these prisons. These aren't government bureaucrats who are just looking at stats and who are disengaged from the process. So, you know, a regular businessman is a lot more likely to want to keep murderers and child molesters in prison rather than releasing them back into the streets. Now, privatization, as a general rule, always makes things more efficient and responsive. It's more innovative, it creates jobs, and it creates opportunities for entrepreneurs. Now, here's the other thing too. Not only do they keep more people in prison who need to be there, but businesses run a lot more efficiently than government. And they can focus on the job of justice rather than on PC politics, so they don't have to worry about being politically correct. Now here's the other thing. So since they're on private property, since it's a private prison, guards and owners have a lot more say in how they actually run the prison than they would at a state facility. So they don't have to adhere to a lot of dumb rules that and provide a lot of useless luxuries. So for instance, rather than providing HBO for prisoners, they can make them work. They don't have to provide them with like Tempur-Pedic beds, they can just make them sleep on cots. If they want a Tempur-Pedic, they can serve their time and then go out and get a job later and buy one. So the thing about it is that a private prison is also better because gangbangers and crack addicts can actually be put to work to earn their room and board, and rather than loafing around and watching Cinemax and the latest episode of Dexter in government prisons. So the spirit of capitalism is obviously alive and well in a private prison. That means that all these losers who got put away in jail can actually learn skills and they have a path to stay out of trouble once they get released. Unlike in a public system where it's just a bunch of gangs and the government sort of like doesn't, just allows them to form gangs and doesn't do anything to help train them to be better citizens. So that's just about all I have to say on the topic. I think that the superiority of private prisons is pretty apparent by now, and if not, then I guess you're just not terribly bright. Until later, guys. Later.